how, what kind of message we're actually going to be giving to organisations as a life-changing company with regards to the job search package, and how we can actually help them to help their employees where they have to, where they're making redundancies. So I've just been wondering what thoughts you've been having this week on what we can give as our message.
I think the most important thing for me is that having been made redundant a couple of times myself during my career, and also being involved in companies that have been heavily restructured, which has been my job for the last 13 years, a lot of people are actually shell-shocked at the time of redundancy, particularly people that have been working for an organisation for a number of years.
Right.
So my philosophy, my thoughts are that we are offering a one-stop shop solution so that people don't have to trawl around the internet, publications, organisations to find out what to do and what the next steps are.
Yeah, I think you're right there, because what we've actually taken the time to do is we've sat down and we've worked out, haven't we, that we're going to offer this online structured program, which isn't outplacement. It's training and coaching, and the training aspect means that people can download all the material and they can use it in their own time. There are packages where you can have more personal or more interactive support. We've also built in the HBDI profile,
which I think is very, very important, because particularly now in the recession, if people are changing their career or looking for a new position, to be aware of one's strengths and weaknesses and perhaps take the profile along to the interview would be an added bonus.
Yeah, well, it makes people think, doesn't it,
does.
up front. So
Yeah.
you're going to go and you're going to know exactly what to take and how to prepare yourself for questions. Yes. And the other thing also that I think, because we've taken the time out to build ongoing support for people, so whenever anyone buys the actual package, they're going to have ongoing support in terms of the life-changing link and the magazine and articles and updates.
Exactly. So you're not left high and dry. I mean, in addition, with your experience over the years of helping dozens and hundreds of people change their career, change their position in life, and mine of interviewing literally thousands of people and recruiting hundreds of salespeople, particularly over the years, that's all been fed in from what it's like on the other side of the desk.
Yeah, that's true. So we've got both sides. In fact, you're so I've got the right brain profile and you're more of a left brain thinker, because although sales itself requires creativity, doesn't it, and innovation, and what as well in terms for a company using our service, because it's all virtual and online, we're also now, because we're quite into green issues, it means we don't have to have the overheads of big offices, or we don't use people out in cars. No. And
people don't have to travel to a major city for an interview with us. They can do all of the work, as you said, online. We'll be using the latest teleconferencing and webinar technology. Yes. So this is all green, and this will be reflected in the cost of the packages. Yeah,
and I think now too that where companies are looking at their responsibilities or their social responsibility, I mean, we are modelling our business for them in terms of the triple bottom line, which is people, planet and profit. Yes. So that we're very conscious of getting a win-win in all situations. Nothing, of course, can ever be 100% perfect, but our corporate philosophy is certainly that we are going to do the best we can for everyone who comes and uses our service.
I think the major benefit, if I were in this position and I suddenly was put onto the market, is that you have all of the tools in the life-changing toolkit to enable you to plan and structure an organised, proven methodology to approach any interview to put you in the Division 1 of the candidates. Whilst it won't guarantee you'll get the job, it'll make the difference between an average and an excellent candidate.
Well, we're certainly going to help people to target what they do, get more clarity, get more focus, and not just to, you know, sort of fire arrows into the air. And
I think that point is very interesting, the clarity and focus, because as you know from the work that you've done over the last 20 years, clarity and focus at this time for a lot of people, redundancy often is said to be one door closing and another door opening to a completely different life-changing career move. And so this brings us back to the HBDI profiling and looking and reflecting on oneself, not I must jump into the next job as quickly as possible, but where do I go from here for the right move for the rest of my life, possibly? Or the next chapter of my life.
Absolutely. And it also, the clarity and the focus, I mean, from your years of working in sales, it is about the same thing, isn't it? If you're clear and you focus and you target your actions, then you will get the result that you want in the shortest possible time.
If you lack any planning or direction, you're going to just end up on the road to nowhere. So this gives you the direction and once again the toolkit to enable you to get to where you want to get to.
Is it really what